Good morning, everyone. Robin Shea here. It's day 15 of Before the Fork, the 28-day experience, and Greg and I are finally headed back to Kentucky from Dallas. Of course, we have to make a pit stop, right there at the Western store because that's just what we do. Greg loves cowboy boots and jeans, and no better place than Texas to get those things. So today's topic for this morning is about creating a time budget. And I have a funny story. So if you go to the book, today's message is going to coordinate with day 15 in the back of the book. And first I want to tell you a story about my son, Mac. Mac has always been an incredibly regimented kid. From the time he was born, he was a little bit different than the other boys in the fact that his sense of personal accountability was always just a little bit stronger, and that's just who he is. So let me get out of the sun a little bit. There we go. So I guess he was probably about 16, and I asked Mac to run an errand for me, and he said he couldn't run it. He said, "Well, Mom, I can't do it then. I needed it done by a certain time." He said, "Well, I can't do it." And I'm like, "Well, okay." And I got a little bit more pressed for time, and so then I said, "Mackie, I really need you to do this. What do you have going on that you can't interrupt?" And he said, "Well, that's when I have my scheduled reading time." And I laughed to myself because that is so Mac. He schedules himself to the nth degree, whether it's scheduled reading time or workout time or grocery shopping time. I don't care what it is. He has it already allotted in his mind when he's going to do things. So of course I had him interrupt his reading time and go run my errand for me. But flash forward, I am someone that was self-sacrificial with my time for a very long time, which most mothers are, and fathers, not to diminish fathers in any way, but I was extremely self-sacrificing with my time. So if I had something scheduled, I would allow others' demands to take precedence over what I had scheduled. And I guess about 5 or 6 years ago, I made a pact with myself that if someone asked me to do something that wasn't immediately related, I'm sorry, we've got some freeway traffic over there, it's pretty noisy, that wasn't immediately related to my immediate family and what our needs were as a family, I never gave an answer. I always allowed a 24-hour processing time because I am someone that very quickly says, okay, yes, I'll do that, without consulting my own schedule. So that little buffer, that little tool that I put in place to protect my time has made all the difference in my life. Whether it's a business-related task, someone asking a personal favor, which I don't mind personal favors at all. But what was happening when I was sacrificing my time without thoughtful consideration is I might perhaps do something for someone and then have a little bit of resentment for doing it. Well, that's not fair to them. They simply asked me to do something. Whether I did it or not was totally up to me. So that 24-hour buffer allows me to consult with my own private schedule, look at my family's needs, and then make a decision based on what is best for the overall picture. I honor others' requests as much as I can, but sometimes they just, it's not what works out best for my family. So my message to you this morning is time is all we have. So you can't minimize the items that require your attention just because they don't seem imperative. They're not, they're not fire problems. They're not, they don't require immediate attention. So it's like things like your bulk cooking, your preparation, your meal preparation, writing out your workouts. Now that is something that I treasure. So I allot time to sit in bed with my computer and write my workouts out so I know exactly what my week of fitness is going to look like. That to me has become a priority. Hi, Peggy. Grocery shopping is a priority. When I'm going on vacations, organizing my clothes and packing is a priority. So things that prior to my time management, things that I would say for the very last minute and perhaps often they would never get done properly, are things now that are factored into my priority. So they're things that I carve out, they're in stone, they do not get moved or shifted based on someone else's needs outside of me. So time management is everything. And when you're learning to navigate the new roads of cleaner nutrition and integrating fitness into your daily life, you have to take time a little bit more seriously, especially in the learning phases. So if there's any one tool that I would really say was instrumental in helping me reclaim hours in my day, as well as a better mental attitude going into any task because I was properly prepared, it has been my 24-hour no decision made instantly. I wait the 24 hours and then I get back with whomever is asking me to do something, and that has made a tremendous difference. So allow yourself to be a priority. Treat your time as your most treasured commodity and allocate that time to serve you. Get from behind the 8 ball. Okay, living life behind the 8 ball leaves you victim to so much circumstance. So stop putting out everyone else's fires. Start living more intentionally by valuing your time as it should be valued. It's all we have. Okay, I love you all. I will see you tonight from the road as we're pulling into Tennessee, crossing the border over into Kentucky. Have a blessed day. Live your best life. Love with your whole heart. And I promise we will get there today, together. Day 15 of Before the Fork. I'll see y'all tonight. Bye-bye.